Hello, welcome back to Tarot Time with Andy. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. I'm going to do the Oxford High School shooting today. First and foremost, I want to say that it comes very close to home, extremely close. My best friend is a teacher there. She's an English teacher. Her husband just retired there. Oops, excuse me. Spent his entire career as a teacher there. His hallway got shot up. Their daughter goes to school there. I know several teachers there as well, and their kids. I've met them. And so I know quite a few people who work there. I know a lot of people in the community, as well as my husband's two nephews and niece graduated from that school. So I've been to Oxford a lot. I've been going there since I married my husband. And so I've been going there for a long time. Oxford is a very quaint, cute little community. The downtown is very much sort of has this old-fashioned Christmas vibe. It's a very authentic historical town, downtown, with some very old cemeteries and ice cream shops and cool pubs and lots of bodies of water and lakes and little boats here and there. Diverse economic community with the parents and what they are capable of. So there was a diversity in economic status there as well. The high school, very advanced, very high tech, beautiful on the inside, completely equipped to deal with harsh winters. Lots of sunlight on the inside. Everything was on par, very advanced. Put a lot of schools to shame. The inside of the school, basically to me, has the vibe of actually a college campus and very advanced at that. So it was a well-equipped school. Very supportive staff because I know the staff. I know the teachers. So anyways, it is personal. I did do a spread earlier privately. I did post it on my other channel, Tarot by Andy. And the cards that I got, so I'm going to start by telling you what I got. For starters, I got for the signifier was that he felt things were unjustified. Things were not fair. So, boom, didn't feel things were fair in life, okay? Then the challenging position for him was the Emperor in reverse. He has problems with authority. He felt authority was unbending. Didn't like the authority. Felt he didn't like the rules probably. It was too unbending for him. What his hidden energy was the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So he was literally kind of like falling off his horse in essence. It's that card where that looks like the knight is literally falling off his horse. So basically he probably wasn't doing well energetically. His vibe was down, probably not doing well socially. So he ended up thinking that with the Hangman card, that he would self-sacrifice himself and that would make him happy. And then I got the Sun card. I got the Knight of Swords as the decision. The decision he made was to go to war. The Knight of Swords is my narcissist psychopath card. So he decided to go to war. The inner emotions was the Hierophant. He needed to make sure he kept his inner emotions in check and to himself and keep the secrets. Hierophant keeps secrets. And then the external pressures I got was the Knight of Wands, which is the charismatic battle. He wanted, he felt he wasn't winning. It was a charismatic battle situation as the Knight of Wands. And the final outcome was the Star. Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. And that this would give him healing. Because the Star is a healing card and he wanted attention. So I didn't get bullying as the cause. So that is where I want to go now. Did he feel bullied? He obviously had a problem with inferiority complex and he was willing to go to war for it. He also had problems with authority and it was very much a charismatic battle. So he probably felt unpopular and unwanted and ignored, basically. It was what I got from my private spread. If you go to my other channel, you will see I posted it. I didn't talk about it, but I posted the spread with the meanings with it. I can repost it onto this channel as well. But it's personal because my friends, my best friends, our best friends, my husband and I have a set of best friends, and they've been our best friends for over 20 years, and they have been teaching their entire career. So I am affected by this. So since my mind's not off it and it's staying on it today, I've decided I might as well stay on it and do the spread. So let's find out some more. Apparently the gun was purchased very recently, and the son took it to school. He went in the bathroom. He came out of the bathroom with it. A football player by the name of Tate tried to apprehend him and take him down, and he shot and killed him. He was a star player. He called defensive moves on the football field. He was very alpha male, is one of the victims, and then 2 females also passed away. And then a school teacher was shot in the shoulder. And then we have about 8 other people hospitalized in comas with gunshot wounds everywhere. And then lots of other injuries as well. So a lot of people affected. The community is forever changed. It's a very quaint community. This is not something, I will be honest, when I saw it come across my phone, when I saw Oxford High shooting, I was thinking, that's got to be in the UK, in Oxford, UK, not here in Michigan. It took me a minute or 2 before I finally clicked on it because it was suggested to me. And then I was like, oh, dear God, you got to be kidding me. So, yes, here we go. I would like to find out about, did he feel bullied? Did the shooter feel bullied? They will not release his name unless they charge him as an adult. He automatically, immediately went straight to get me a lawyer. So anyways, that is pretty much what we know. And I'm sure a lot more is going to come out. And especially since I'm so closely connected to it, I'm going to probably find out a lot of personal details. Here we go. So about his character on campus, I'm sure that's going to go around. What kind of personality he had, what his reputation was. So for starters, what do I have here on him? We have, he was making a judgment call, and he decided to tower crash everything down. He wanted this tower crashing moment because he was making a judgment call. He was judge, jury, and executioner, basically in a nutshell. So he felt that taking a wrong and making it right, thinking that this is sort of revenge in a way, I would say. It's a major decision. He wanted to make a wake-up call by doing this, and it's you reap what you sow. So the fact with the previous spread feeling like he wasn't getting attention and that he had, it was a charismatic battle, not getting the attention, this inferiority complex that he had, he felt that taking other people down would be the fair thing to do. So that's what I'm getting starting out. Okay, I'm just going to put those there. And I'm going to shuffle some more. Shuffle some more. Let's see, did he get bullied? Did he get bullied? And then I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the, I am going to do the spread here. So we also have here the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So basically he didn't have a good opinion of females, probably his female teacher. He did shoot one in the shoulder. Not sure if that was, she was entirely a target. I did get in my last spread shoot that a female teacher was a target. So I would say could be likely that this is her. He didn't like her, felt that she was on the cruel side with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and she was part of the target. And, just a hatred for women, could possibly, psychologically speaking, having possibly problems at home, I would say. But anyways, this is someone who, he just felt that this woman had too much going on for her. Take her down, and that's what they do. That's what that Knight of Swords card energy is that I had with my first spread. It's a narcissist psychopath. If someone's got a lot going on, I'm going to take you down. It is the battle of charisma and winning, is the narcissist mind. I'm just going to get to the bottom of the deck here, and we have here manifestation. I'm going to make this happen. I'm just going to do it. So that is for starters. That's just for fun, for starters there. Not fun, but starters. Here we go. Got to watch how I say things. It's just tragic, absolutely tragic. Can't believe it. Here we go. I've got lots of opinions on it. And we got here Queen of Cups in reverse as the first card here. Yes, I've got to flip all of them in the upright position since this is my dual major deck. So the Queen of Cups in reverse. he didn't like a female teacher. He doesn't like women in general. The Queen of Cups in reverse, back to playing pity, addictions, feeling insecure, feeling smothered. And so there's not this healing energy here. Maybe he felt he wasn't given the love he needed, the tenderness he needed. So there's some sort of problem here with women. He's got a problem with women, for starters. And I could dig into it, but that could take time. So anyways, the next card, wow. His challenging position was going against her. Yeah, this could be very much a female teacher problem. He probably was failing. The fact that I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, that's that knight falling off his horse. He probably was not doing well. He probably a female teacher could have been pushing him to do better. That's why he was challenged by her words. Do better. You're not, maybe he wasn't turning in his work. There was some issues, some kind of issue with the female. Then we have here the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Yes, be studious, academic. That was the decision. The decision card is studious, academic. So I would say that this is the problem here. He wasn't being studious and academic enough. He probably felt he was being it. He was doing his best, but it's looking like a female was telling him he wasn't doing enough. So there's this problem here, a battle of wills here with a female, with the instructor. I'm seeing this instructor problem here. So he had problems with his studies, it's looking like. An issue with his grades, an issue with feeling worthy enough in her eyes. And then we have the devil energy in reverse. So this is, he decided to explore his dark thoughts. And this became the focus point. He really started to focus on his dark energy, what he can do to her. What I can do to fix this problem, because in the previous spread, everything felt unjustified with the unbending authority, with the emperor in reverse that I had. So he really wanted to go against and butt against the authority, problems with authority. So I'm now going to focus on my dark thoughts here on what I can do about it. So that's what he decided he was going to do. So yes, and so this here, whoop, that goes there, sorry. So that goes there, oops. So that one becomes this one is, okay, so hold on a minute. I'm getting confused here with my own words. Okay, so this, I'm going to flip, okay. So let's see, yes, the focus was my energy's fine, I'm great, I'm wonderful. The past was, in the past he was told he was failing. You're not doing the right, you're not on the right path. Get on a better path for yourself, you're doing the wrong things, you're making the wrong moves. Which created the dark energy. My bad. See, when I don't lay these out, sometimes I get a little twisted. See, I'm human. I'm a little bent out of shape today, to be honest. I just can't believe this. So the hidden energy was the Wheel of Fortune. He was falling apart. He felt nothing was fair, lack of accomplishment. Lack of accomplishment and bad luck, He didn't feel he could change. He couldn't create this new cycle for himself. He was starting to think, maybe this is my karmic luck and I need to break this cycle. And so he went to violence to break the cycle. Violence was his solution. So that was the way to break the cycle, was through violence, as far as I'm concerned. And this is the hidden energy here. That he really felt like his world was falling apart. Things weren't spinning in his favor. He wanted things to spin in his favor because he had that, charisma issue, charismatic battle with the teacher, probably battling with other students quite possibly, but definitely with the teachers, and that he was not studious enough, that the focus was on his studies. This focus card is his studies. So it was definitely his studies, definitely being told, you're not doing enough, you're falling down, you're falling behind. I'm feeling falling behind. You're falling behind, you're doing something wrong, which made him focus on the dark energies. So then we have here, as we see over here, since I'm focused on this dark energy, I'm going to crash everything. You judge me, I'm going to judge you. So he's judging her, and I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to do what I want to do. I got problems with authority. You're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to call some shots here. You do not tell me what to do. I'm going to call the shots. Lots of problems with authority in the previous spread. So then we have here with the 7th is decision made is the King of Swords. I'm going to be the ruler. I'm in leadership here. I want to be in the spotlight. It's very straightforward energy. So he decided he was going to be the ruler here. He decided he was going to be the executioner. He decided to be the authoritarian and create justice and truth with a sword. And he did not have any emotions doing it because it's a sword, so it's straight up logic. He was going to make a transformation. I'm going to change things around here, and I'm going to be the executioner. So not only is he the judge from the previous spread that I got, he's going to be the executioner. This is the executioner card. The King of Swords, always the executioner, the authoritarian. You're not going to tell me what to do. I'm going to tell you what to do, and I'm going to cut you out. So very authoritarian executioner. The inner emotions, he was falling apart. Page of Swords in reverse. So with the Page of Swords in reverse, he felt that everybody was cruel. So he probably felt unpopular. He is cruel. He is thoughtless. He made an impulsive and hasty decision. This is also a player card. It is also the young narcissist. So the previous spread, I got a little bit older narcissist, psychopath, which was the Knight of Swords. This time around, I'm getting the younger version of the narcissist psychopath, which is the Page of Swords. So the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords is my narcissist psychopathic tendencies card. So he ended up going into the very dark side of becoming very cruel and thoughtless and impulsive and hasty. When he's in a good mood, he was just insensitive, very defensive, curious, liked to gather information, liked to spy on people, a bit of a risk taker, sort of a loner, independent energy. But when you put this into reverse, they go into very impulsive, hasty, very thoughtless, and they act so hasty that they don't stop themselves because he's a narcissist type energy. And he was going to execute people with the executioner card. Okay, so the external pressures. What pressures was affecting him? The pressures that were affecting him. The world. The world. He wanted success, he wanted harmony, he wanted everything his way, and he wanted to be fulfilled. I'm a narcissist, tell me yes, tell me yes, tell me yes. Don't you tell me no, and don't you control me. Lots of control issues. He wanted that completion success. He felt like a failure among the other students because he was being told that he was failing academically, or that he wasn't doing enough academically. If he was doing well, he felt it's a perception. It could have just been a perception of his that he still wasn't enough. He could have been doing well, but it was never enough in his own mind. Regardless, he just felt he wasn't enough, and if a teacher corrected him, that was a slight, an insult. If he was doing well, it was a slight and an insult to his intelligence and to his the way he felt he was performing. Didn't line up with how the teacher felt he was. Thought that maybe he could have done a little bit better. Maybe she was just trying to pushing him a little bit better. But when you're a narcissist, you don't want to push someone like that. I feel he is a young narcissist, in essence, is what I'm getting at. This kid was a narcissist, total narcissist, because I got it in both spreads. No doubt in my mind, he's a little young narc. And so he did not want the whole world to see this with the external pressures. And he also knew that the whole world would see what he did, that this would be a success on his end at being an executioner. I was successful at being an executioner, and the whole world's going to know it. The whole world's going to know it. My name will be known. My name will be known. You will know who I am. Yes, we do. And the final outcome, he was justice. I did the justice. I made justice right. So he felt in the end, with the justice, the truth comes out. It is like a court case. To him, it's sunshine after the rain. And it's their karma. It's my karma. It's justice. It's balancing the scales. He felt that it would balance the scales by doing this. So he called the shots. He felt he was judge, jury, executioner throughout this whole thing. I am judge, jury, executioner. His world was feeling like he was falling apart, so I'm going to take you down. I'm going to make it happen. Totally going to make it happen with this tower crashing moment, dark thoughts, taking revenge on a teacher, trying to probably push him to do a little bit better. You know, if he was a good student, you can do even more. You know, let's get you to do something, just push you just a little further. But that little push was probably too much for him because she did use her sword, her intellect. There wasn't the nurturing energy with him, and that's probably what was lacking. He felt she wasn't nurturing in how she was pushing him, quite possibly, not feeling nurtured by female energy around him, is how I feel. And willing to do anything with the manifestation and, you know, judgment. We've got two judgment calls, judgment and justice here. You know, he really felt that it was his right to do what he wanted to do, that he had, you know, it's his right. He felt it was totally his right, which is totally a narcissist. I'm going to do what I want to do. I have the right to do it, and not being held accountable, not wanting to be held accountable, that they can do as they please. So this kid, total narcissist. Total narcissist. Pay attention to me. The last spread, I got the star card, which is pay attention to me. Give me attention. So it was definitely a charismatic battle. This kid just, I don't get bullying. I don't get bullying. It's just he wanted more attention. He wanted to be a star on the campus, not feeling it. So let's get some more energy here. I will ask, was he ever bullied? Was the shooter ever bullied? Was he bullied on campus? Was he a victim of being bullied? Was the shooter a victim of being bullied? Was he ever bullied? Was he ever bullied? At any point in time, was he ever bullied? Maybe. Now I'm going to ask, was he the bully? Was he the school bully? Was the shooter a school bully? Was the shooter a school bully? Was he a bully? I'm getting yes, yes, yes. So many times what happens with bullies is they were bullied prior to, you know, the victim becomes the abuser. Was he bullied at a previous school? Was he bullied at the junior high level? Was he bullied in junior high? Was he bullied in junior high? Yes. Yes, so he was bullied, and then he became the bully, is how I feel about that. Bully within the mind, thought about it, how much he acted on it, I don't know. But that's what the pendulum says. Let's get some more cards on bullying. Let's pull a few bullying cards. Bullying in junior high. Bullying in junior high. Bullying in junior high. We got here the Eight of Cups in reverse. This is something that, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, learning from the past. So he did learn from the past, returns home, trying to move on from the situation. But with eights, they have a hard time overcoming it. Eights is jealousy. Most all of the eights, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, all tend to be dealing with jealousy issues. And this is something he could not overcome. Even though he left the situation, left the bullying behind him, he must have still subconsciously felt it, even though he felt like he learned from it. But he returned back to it, because this is learning from your past and then returning. So he learned from it, but then he returned to it. So this is sort of telling me, I learned about bullying, but then I returned to bullying, is how this is. Upright, this is saying goodbye to it, saying goodbye to the bullying. I'm saying goodbye to, I'm walking away. I'm turning my back on you from your bullying attempts on me. I'm going to take my emotions and I'm going to walk away. I'm not going to let you affect me. But here, he did learn. He gained experience. He's still jealous and upset by it, and he returned to it. That's how this reads. So, not good there. What does the bottom of the deck say? Justice. Yeah. Cause and effect. Cause and effect. So he finally decided, cause and effect, if anyone slighted him, any attempt at slighting him, probably got a little slight. You know, abuse can come in very subtle forms. It doesn't have to be outright obvious. It could be just a little subtle jab, one little slight comment, and that would slight a narcissist to the point where they're going to get justice. You just trigger them. He got triggered. I'm getting even. You triggered me. Because he returned to it. I was a victim, and now I'm returning to it. Now I'm going to be the abuser, and I'm taking justice. So yes, it's looking like that's how it's unfolding here. And then we have here Ace of Swords. He decided to create a conflict. Speaks volumes. So cutting out. It's very defensive. It is excessive force, trying to get victory. So yes, yeah. So remove the burden, my burden, my energetic burden. This will remove my energetic burden by doing this. Yeah. And there's a lack of stability within the home for him. He wasn't feeling super stable at school. He didn't feel like he belonged. He had no enthusiasm, no energy for it, and very low vibe with all the wands down, total lack of stability there. And he didn't feel it'd be worth it. Trying to gather energy, make friends, build my harvest simply wouldn't be worth it. It's not worth the effort. It's not worth the effort. And the Queen of Cups in reverse, he views female energy in a very negative light. He's got some deep inner wounds in terms of female energy. Once again, not worth working on it. I'm not hammering away at this anymore. So he had a lot of lazy energy, not willing to do the work that was required of him, not willing to step up to the plate when he was asked to, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So he felt that they were bullying him. King of Pentacles is basically tends to be a bully and angry and failure, and they break laws. And so he decided to break a law. And he turned into the bully, the angry, the failure, and I'm going to break a law. So he felt this way too. So he felt emotionally broke as well. So this is just a broke energy. And this was a path he decided to take. I'm going to take the risk. I'm going to take the risk, and it's the battle of the wills here. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to win. And there's going to be a loss of life here with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. People are going to lose their life. People are going to lose loved ones here, and the battle will be over because I will win it. I will be at peace at this point in time. The battle is going to be complete with the Five of Wands in reverse. Fives are all about, conflict, and now I can have peace. I can have inner peace within myself. Yeah, because upright, he felt loss and humiliation. He felt dishonor, betrayal, not attention, not getting the attention, not feeling like a star on campus. Wanting to be the star on campus felt like a betrayal. It felt like a dishonor. It felt like a humiliation. It felt like a loss. It felt like exile. It felt like everybody was declining me and telling me no. This is an attempt at a hostile takeover. Now he can feel like he's at peace by going to war. My narcissist psychopath card. So yeah, this is kind of basically in a nutshell what it is. I could go on and on. I could go on for an hour dissecting this kid. But that's basically what it is. I think he really wanted attention and just felt ignored in a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed this, and hope all the families recover. This is going to change Oxford forever. I really feel for them. I know the community. This community doesn't deserve this. It's really sad for the entire community, really. But okay, you guys, till next time, like and subscribe. Bye.